You got two choices right now. And I'll never forget what the fuck he told me. He said,
But yeah, man, I mean, it's just a lot of growth that I feel like needs to happen, you know, and this is the time to happen. Especially since we're
mm-hmm,
doing, you know, since we're all, you know, going through quarantine together and we're all kind of locked down and kind of like focused on self and
mm-hmm,
self, you know, self building and self worth and things like that.
mm-hmm.
This is a time to really think and really, you know, kind of hone in on who you are as a person.
Yeah. But you know China Mac?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he had an interview with Jin like sometime last year. I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
watched it. Jin, Mac.
I think I've
But
seen some of it.
oh, okay. But anyways, somewhere along the interview, in there, he mentioned about his experience in jail. I think he was locked up for maybe 10 years or something. And then that day at court, when I got sentenced and it wasn't life, I was just like, alright, it's a long time. 10 years. I mean, when you're like that young, 10 years is like forever, right? Yeah. You look at that shit and you're just like, damn, that's a long time. But I was kind of like happy. Like I was like, damn, well, 10 years beats life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So at least I have light at the tunnel, right? Yeah. Like, you know, because it's very well that I could have turned that prison's. I would have still been in there, right? Yeah. When he first got locked up, he was devastated. But then the older gentleman told him that, like, because the older gentleman was like very calm and it's like, how do you maintain this composure after being in this environment for so long? And then I think he was like, yo, don't worry about it. Like, and he was older too. Yeah. He was like, yo, I've been doing this shit for like 30 years. Yeah. Right? He was like, you're gonna get past that. He told China Mac, you got two choices right now. And I'll never forget what the fuck he told me. You can either see prison as a jail or as a university. He said, you're either gonna turn this shit into prison or you're gonna turn this shit into a university. You know what I'm saying? You make the choice. So I'm just like, you know, what are you talking about? So meaning that like you can either just kind of victimize your experience in there as like, damn, like every day I'm gonna do the same thing, or you can read books and like learn and like prepare yourself when you get released. And he was like, yo, you either do your time like you're in prison or you do your time like you're in school. You know what I'm saying? And then you make this time work for you. And then that's what he did. So I think that's a perfect comparison to like what you said about like quarantine, about developing yourself. Like I think it's a common mindset for a lot of people to feel like, damn, like this sucks. I wish it was back to normal. Just you can see it as an opportunity too. You know, that there's an alternative way of seeing the situation. So
Yep. I agree 100%. That's real, man. That's real.